Mastering Reporting Modal Verbs, Tips and Techniques. Hello, language learners. Welcome back to our series on intermediate English grammar. Today, we're diving deeper into a specific topic: modal verbs in reported speech. If you've been grappling with reporting modal verbs, this is the right place to be. We're going to review this topic and share some top tips for mastering it. Let's dive in. Before we delve into the tips, let's ensure we're all on the same page with what reporting modal verbs are. In direct speech, we often use modal verbs to express ability, permission, probability, and obligation. But when we shift to reported speech, the modal verbs often change. For example, a sentence in direct speech like, "She said, I can help you," becomes, "She said she could help me," in reported speech. Notice how can changes to could. That's what we mean by reporting modal verbs. The first tip to master reporting modal verbs is to memorize the corresponding forms in reported speech. Here are the common modal verb changes. Can becomes could, may becomes might, will becomes would, shall becomes should. There are exceptions when the meaning doesn't change, such as with could, would, should, might. In these cases, the modal verb stays the same in reported speech. The second tip is to always pay attention to the verb tenses in your sentences. This will help you decide if you need to change the modal verb or not. Remember, if the sentence is in the present or future, we typically don't need to change the modal verb in reported speech. For example, if someone says, "I may visit tomorrow," and you report it on the same day, you can say, "He said he may visit tomorrow." Since the event, his visit, hasn't occurred yet, we don't need to change may to might. Our last tip is probably the most crucial: practice regularly. Regular practice is the key to mastering any language concept, including reporting modal verbs. Read English stories and news articles, paying close attention to reported speech. Try converting direct speech into reported speech. That wraps up our tips for mastering reporting modal verbs. Remember to memorize the corresponding forms, pay attention to verb tenses, and practice regularly. With these tips in your language toolkit, reporting modal verbs will become second nature before you know it. We hope you found this video helpful. Keep practicing, and stay tuned for more English language learning tips and techniques. Happy learning!